Imagine you put $100 into a brand new cryptocurrency and it went up 100x. That'd be a $10,000 profit. Or what if you put in $1,000? That'd be $100,000. Or what if it went up 1,000x? That would be $1 million. Well, that's happening all the time right now with meme coins. Okay, so wait, what? Yes, you heard that right. Meme coins is one of the hottest sectors in crypto right now that's literally printing millionaires overnight. Like this trader who just put in $510 and got a whopping $84,000 profit. That's over 150x. Guys, I know this might sound absolutely crazy, but it's 100% legit. I've personally got into multiple meme coins that have gone anywhere between 10 and 1000x. And in this video, I want to break down exactly how I do that step by step. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in this video today as a blockchain developer myself who works this technology on a daily basis, who's been through multiple crypto cycles, has seen things crazy like this blow up out of nowhere. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe. And while there's a lot of good money to be made in meme coins right now, this opportunity is not going to last forever. This bubble's going to pop at some point. And the absolute best way to make life-changing money in the crypto space is to become a blockchain developer so that you can increase your earning potential, create your own bots that you can do like arbitrage, snipe meme coins, and so much more. And I can show you how to do that step by step, start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about how to get insane returns off of meme coins. Now, obviously, nothing I'm saying in this video is designed to be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy or sell any cryptocurrency based on this information, nor am I encouraging you to dump all of your hard-earned money into meme coins. I want to stress, this is a risky endeavor. You can lose all your money and 99% of meme coins are going to zero. So with that being said, let's start off with the basics. Let's talk about why meme coins are a thing anyway. Like, seriously? We have all this game-changing technology with blockchain, and now everybody's focused on meme coins. So here's why I think that meme coins are a hot thing for the 2024 crypto cycle. So here's point number one. One of the biggest use cases for crypto right now is financial speculation. And sure, you can call it gambling if you want to, but as you'll see in this video, there's actually some skill involved when you're talking about picking winning meme projects. A person can actually get an edge in this space and do better than random, like just throwing their money onto a roulette wheel or just pulling a lever on a slot machine. And memes are the perfect medium for doing this because there's no pretense of value. And that's what puts me to my second point, and that's dropping the pretense. While I'm a huge believer in the potential for blockchain technology, there's a lot of really bad projects out there that masquerade as like the next hot thing that's going to do something with blockchain that doesn't really have any value. Many of them just pretend to be something they're not, and meme coins bypass all the BS and are unapologetically there for, what they say they're going to be, fun and speculation. And that also brings me to point number three. With that being said, 99% of memes are also garbage, but a tiny percentage are actually pushing crypto forward, and it's your job to figure out which ones might do this. This is just like ICOs or initial coin offerings in 2017. Many were garbage and scams, but they actually brought out a lot of really useful projects that are innovating in crypto, just like Aave, Chainlink, and so much more. All right, so now let's actually talk about how to find meme coins with 100x potential. So the first thing you have to understand is the meme coin trend is really happening on chain. So what does that mean? Well, if you're trying to get in on a meme coin on a centralized exchange like, Binance or Coinbase or something like that, it's like way too late. Okay, you've missed a lot of the upside. You have to go directly to decentralized exchanges in order to do this. So if you don't have a wallet like MetaMask installed or, Phantom, then that's your first step. You need to get a wallet set up and actually put some cryptocurrency in the wallet so you can make buys and sells on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or Radium or any of the major decentralized exchanges on the chain that you're speculating on. And so which blockchain should you be looking at whenever you got your wallet set up? Well, a majority of the meme coin activity right now is happening on three major chains. That's Solana, Ethereum, and the Ethereum Layer 2 base blockchain at the time of recording this video. Now, that being said, there's always this rotation game happening in chains where people kind of jump from one chain to another to catch the trends. And that's why you want to have a wallet set up and be able to bridge between these chains to capitalize on those opportunities whenever they arise. Okay, so once you get the wallet set up and you know how to look for different blockchains, how do you actually find new projects? Well, I'm going to give you several different tools that you can use, which I'll reference later in this video. So number one for sure is Dex Screener. So what is this? Well, it's an app that looks at all the decentralized exchanges out there on most of the different blockchains that have, significant trading activity. And you can find pretty much any coin just from the second it's launched all the way to the ones that are really hot and trending that might even be listed on major exchanges already. You can filter by blockchain. You can look at new coins that have just launched, within the matter of seconds, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. You can also use a website like Dex Tools, which basically does the same thing with a few different features. And you can also look up Bird Eye, okay, which is another website that will show you trending coins. It'll show you new listings. You'll find profitable traders, which you can track their trades and also have their gem finder. All right, so once you've got your wallet, you know how to connect to different chains. You can make trades. You can actually find new coins. How do you actually find that 100x potential? Well, there's numerous strategies on how you can do this, but I'm going to tell you just how I personally do it. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is just what I do. I'm going to break this down into 4 major points, okay? Number 1 is be early. Number 2 is spread your risk. Number 3 is build a thesis. And number 4 is plan your exit. I'll go through each of those step by step. All right, so point number 1 is definitely to be early. All right, that sounds pretty obvious, but that's really critical for making insane returns off of meme coins, because some of those absolute insane gains are made off of meme coins by buying new projects days or even hours after they're launched. For example, WIF is one of the hottest meme coins of 2024, launched back at the end of November. And if you bought this on launch day within the first week and ridden up to current valuations, you can just see what the price has done. It would have gone from a $200,000 market cap roughly to a roughly $2 billion market cap, which is a 10,000x, meaning that if you put in $100 in the first week, it'd be worth over $1 million now. Similar story with PopCat, okay? If you got it on PopCat during the first few days, you would have turned $100 into over $100,000. And if the coin continues to run to a $1 billion market cap, then it could be $1 million in profit. Now, I'm just using these coins as case studies. I'm not suggesting that you buy these coins or even sell them if you have them. Again, none of this is financial advice on any specific coins, but that's what's possible in the meme coin space. All right, so the key definitely is to get in early on these projects like I'm showing you. So how do you do that? Well, you can use tools like Dextrainer to find new pairs, okay? So again, most of the time you want to focus on a single blockchain at a time where there's a lot of trending activity. So I'll just pick Solana, for example. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to Dex Screener, you can go to new pairs, all right? You can then filter by the time that the coin was created. So you can say, hey, the pair was created within the last 24 hours and it needs at least $1,000 of liquidity in order to trade, all right? And that's gonna show you everything that was launched within the past day, all right? And then you can do things like, sort by the pair age, all right? So this is literally what's launched within the last, 20 minutes or so, all right? And you can also filter by other helpful things like volume, okay? Because you want to be getting in on coins that have significant trading volume. Here's an example of a coin, all right, that was launched within the past 24 hours. Again, I'm not telling you to buy this coin necessarily. This is Nubcat, okay? So within the past 24 hours, if you bought it below a $1 million market cap, you'd be up over 10x the time of recording this video. And you could have found that coin basically by using the method that I'm talking about. All right, so that's the basics on how you find new projects. Now, basically, if you look at all the pairs that were created and you just systematically bought everything that was new, you're probably not going to make any profit off this. You're probably going to lose money. So how do you actually avoid, losing out in this case? Well, one of the biggest ways that people lose money with this is they buy into scams and rug pulls, okay? Because there's lots of projects that, pump for like literally 2 minutes and then just go to zero. So how do you avoid that type of thing? Well, you can use different tools like security checkers. You can look at rugcheck. .xyz, put in the contract address. It'll actually do some analytics on the blockchain to see if it's a scam project. You can search the contract address on Twitter or different Discord bots that'll kind of give you an indication whether it's an insider project. And you can also join lots of different Telegrams and Discords that'll be talking about like whether projects are legit or not. So definitely there's lots of scams, there's lots of garbage out there, and if you just spread your money across everything, you're probably going to lose it all. Now that being said, there's still lots of legitimate projects that, just won't necessarily work out. Like not everything that you get into is going to be a winner, which brings you to my next point, okay? And that's to spread your risk, all right? So, not all meme coins are going to be successful. In fact, most of them are not going to be. And you're probably not going to hit a home run on your first try, and only a small projects are going to really make up a majority of your wins. But that one winner can pay for all of the losses, okay? And so that's why you want to spread your bets, all right, across multiple projects, and don't do it all at once. Trust me, I can tell you this from experience. You don't want to just say, all right, now I'm going to go invest X amount into meme coins and then just dump it all in. Because what I personally do is I'm disciplined and I allocate a certain amount of capital to this and I spread it out over time as new things launch. I watch for new things and say, all right, here's how much I'm going to devote towards this. and I'm going to spread, an equal amount into each new launch that I think has potential. And whenever I do this, basically, I consider this like a lottery ticket. This thing either is completely worthless and goes to zero, or this thing, really outperforms everything else. It's a sort of a zero or hero mentality. Here's why that's important. Because if you buy into a coin, let's say you make a little bit of profit, all right, and you pull it out, or you buy into a coin and then it goes down, you're like, well, that didn't work out, I'm going to sell it. These things can come back with a vengeance when you think it's completely over or when you think you've made a little bit of money. Trust me, I've had this happen where I've bought something, went out, made a little bit of profit, just forgot about it, and then checked back months later, and it's worth, over 1,000x of what I took off the table. Trust me, you don't want that to happen. No joke, it hurts. And then when you finally hit that winner, you just let the winners run. All right, so now my next point is that you need to build a thesis around a meme coin. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but here's what that means. Basically, you have to pick a project and you have to come up with a reason why you think this project's gonna be successful and try to come up with an idea what this project could be worth in the future. So let me explain how meme coins work and you'll see why thesis matters. Because the number one thing that's going to give a meme coin legs to run is attention. So what keeps this attention? Well, a community of holders. One big reason why a lot of meme coins don't work out is they don't ever actually form a community. Number two is the team. Is there actually a team behind this thing that can help make the coin successful through marketing or making a meme coin actually do something, because you have to command that attention. And then number three is really just the price momentum, okay? If you have all these things, this price momentum can be this snowball effect where, you see things like relative strength when the prices drop in the crypto markets. How well does that coin hold up? Memes tend to go through multiple waves, and you can sort of observe these waves to see, is this project going to be a long-term winner? And so how do you find out about this? Well, you can do things like look in the Telegram or Discord groups for these tokens to try to get an idea of what the community's like. What is the team behind the project? What do they actually plan to do with it? Can they actually execute based on their past history? And then you can build a thesis around, hey, where could this coin end up? Could it actually get listed on major centralized exchanges in a bull run where lots of people want to buy it with significant trading volume? Is it going to be on the Sphere in Las Vegas? Is it going to be marketed on billboards all around the world? That's the kind of thing you want to think about if you're looking for a meme coin that could be worth billions of dollars in market cap. So I'll just take one as an example, case study here, like a project like WIF. Okay, so again, not financial advice, I'm not telling you to buy a WIF, but WIF or sell it if you hold it. But WIF is, definitely one of the biggest meme coins of 2024. Okay, launched back in November. It's already at, a $3 billion market cap at the time of recording this video. So what's the thesis behind this? Okay, I know it sounds crazy for a meme coin, but the thesis is pretty simple, all right? We've seen coins like Doge in the past go absolutely insane during crypto bull runs. Doge got to over an $80 billion market cap with an insane parabolic run in the 2021 bull run. Part of the thesis too is people love dogs. It's really simple. And also, meme coins are really like community-owned projects, coins of the people. And so here you have another dog coin. That's a community coin on-chain with a grassroots movement. That's already a $2 billion market cap. That's really similar to the trend of Doge that was worth an $80 billion market cap in the last bull run. So do you think a coin like that could be worth, a good percentage of what Doge was before? Well, that's basically the WIF thesis. And again, I don't know what's going to happen to WIF in the future, but that's a pretty good reason as to why it's run to the price level that we see at today. And then when you're talking about the attention, okay, WIF was funded to be put on the Sphere. And that's another reason why we have teams behind this thing. Teams matter because meme coins are all about attention. If you can attract a lot more attention to a project, then it's probably going to be successful. And then part of your thesis, and the last most important part, is how high can this coin go? Which puts me to my next point, which is pick your exit. Because once you buy a meme coin, it doesn't matter unless you click the sell button. Okay, you can watch that thing go up to crazy valuations, but if it crashes back down in your round trip or you sell at a loss, it was all paper gains and just a dream to begin with. So how do you decide when to do this? Well, you're probably not going to actually sell it if you just buy it and you just watch and try to use your intuition and say, okay, well, now I'm going to do it. You can't just wing it, okay? And that's why you have to have a thesis in place, and your thesis has to include, price targets or exit numbers, okay? So how do I personally like to set these price targets? Well, I do these based upon market cap, okay? So I think about, could a coin be worth a $10 million market cap? That's the first one. The next one would be something like 50 million, then 100 million, then a billion, and then 10 billion. And I do these for several reasons. So number one is most meme coins are not going to make $1 billion market cap and beyond. Okay, the road to getting there has a lot of trap doors. People could just, not care anymore and then move on to another coin that could, most likely go to a $10 million plus market cap because most coins are short-term hype. A project really has to have legs in order to get to $1 billion and beyond. Because if a project launches, below $1 million market cap, there's lots of people that are going to be taking, profits at, 10 million, 100 million, and they could just not care anymore and move on to the next thing. So you have to ask yourself, can this thing actually run? And that's where your thesis goes into play. And if it can't, then that's when you should consider taking profits at some of these round numbers like 10 million, 50 million, and 100 million. But if it actually has legs, then you could say hey, could this project be worth $1 billion? Or could it even be worth 10 billion? So for example, with WIF, at this point, it's easily crossed the $1 billion threshold. If we hit an absolutely insane crypto bull run, is it possible that it could be worth $10 billion? It's definitely possible. Obviously not financial advice. Nobody's got a crystal ball, but Dogecoin was worth 80 billion. Same thing with Popcat. Okay, it's seen multiple waves at this point. And if we go, it's had a ton of volume, continue to have attention. And so could it hit $1 billion and cross that? Well, it definitely could if we go into another insane crypto bull run when the meme coins go with it. So that's just a way to think about it. And anything that doesn't have that quite clear path, you should probably consider taking profits at some of these other targets that I mentioned before. Now, that being said, smaller projects, can get to $1 billion. I mean, if you got into one of these projects early and they got to $1 billion and beyond, you would have ridden that wave the entire wave up. But would you have held? Okay. That's the important thing to understand is along the way, nothing goes up in a straight line, particularly with meme coins. You could have multiple 50, 70% drawdowns along the way before they actually achieve escape velocity and see these massive, 100x plus returns. All right, so that's an overview of how to make 100x off of meme coins. Again, so this is a crazy trend that's happening right now in 2024. I expect this trend to continue if the crypto market continues to be bullish for the rest of this year. Again, none of this is done with financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy specific cryptocurrencies based on this information or to put all your hard-earned life savings into meme coins. This is definitely a risky endeavor, but I've made some good profit off this, and there's lots of potential here to do the same. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Are you holding any particular meme coins? Are there any that I should watch out for? I want to hear from you. And whenever you're done leaving your comment, make sure you smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe. And while there's definitely some good money to be made in meme coins right now, this is definitely not going to last forever. And the absolute best way to make it long-term in this space to make life-changing money is to become a blockchain developer so that you can increase your earning potential, create your own bots, make passive income. And I can show you how to do that step-by-step from start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. You really don't have to be an expert to get started today. I've helped people with zero coding experience become real-world blockchain developers in a matter of months. So that's all I've got. Until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.